and just I'm connecting it. Okay, I had just connected with my server. Now, what was my first command of the Docker to check my containers was the Docker PS. Okay, so still now there is no live container. But if I go in Docker PS-A, there are some dead containers that they we created for our Python app. See, my image was this was the application I have created. Okay, and if you see a Docker images, so you can able to find there are the various images also present over here. Okay, now that day out, what's my first work? I'm just removing this every dead container. Okay, I'm just clearing the screen. And if I do docker -a, this is my command to check the all the dead containers. See, exited, status is exited.
Hello.
And if I do only docker ps,
hello,
so here
Swayam?
there will be my live container. Now there is no, there is nothing, no live
Swayam?
container is there. All are exited. So docker system prune. By this command, we will remove every dead image from here. I will just put enter and it will ask, are you sure you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. See, what it will do, warning, this will remove all stopped containers, all network not supported used by at least one container, and unused build cache. Okay, it will just remove every unnecessary things from the Docker. And I will just put enter. Yeah, see, 26.67 MB total reclaimed space. Okay, if I do here clear, and if I do again docker ps-a, you are able to see that my dead containers are removed. Okay. Along with that, if I do here docker images, so there are like various images, and now these images are not for my use. So I will just remove this. For the removing this image, docker uh, terminal. Okay. So guys, right now I have told you the two commands. Okay, just I'm repeating one more time. I have just connected to my instance. Docker ps was my first command to check my container which are alive. Docker ps-a is my second command to check my dead container. And you saw that I have removed all the dead container using this command, docker system prune. This was my command to remove all the dead. See, if there is any command, okay, it will see total remaining space 0 because there is no any dead container right now. Now what I'm doing, I went to Docker images, and in the Docker images there are the various dead images are there. See, whose size is 1.3 GB, 921 MB, 192 MB. If I do df-h, now what is df-h? Is nothing but the Linux command. Okay, df-h to check the space in my instance. So you can able to find that size of the size 8.7 G, use 6.1 G, and available 2.6 G. Why? Because this is taking the more space. So now what I will do, I will remove this all the images here. So for that, to remove all the images at once, there is a command known as docker. You can remove by this also, docker rmi and this image ID. You can remove the images by this command also. Okay, see, the images get deleted. But what I will do, I have to remove all the image at once. So what I will do, I type a command docker rmi docker image -aq and close. See, docker rmi, this is the argument docker image -aq. So by this command, I will able to remove all the image. Okay, what it is saying, something is went fish here. Okay, docker rmi. Okay, okay. I will put here images. Yeah, see. So there was just a images. I have in the earlier command I put an image. That's why it showed me an error. But docker rmi argument docker images -aq. By this command, I can remove the entire these images. Okay, see, all the images are got removed. And if I do clear, and if I do docker images again, see, there is no images. And if I do df-h, you can able to see the size is again 8.7 G, 3.9 G used, and 4.45% only used. Project in my repository known as Amazon Q Note app. Amazon Q Note app. Why it is Amazon Q? I will tell you the story. We'll first create its Docker file. As I told you the mantra that I have a Docker or I have a code. Using that code, I will create a Docker file, and using that Docker file, I will create a Docker image, and using the Docker image, I will create a Docker container. Okay. So here you can see there is my code on my repository. I will just clone this repository. Okay. Now you can able to see my main branch is master. Okay. And in my sub branch, in sub branch there is a code. Okay. So just I will I will clone this into my system. Clear ls. There was simple node tracking web application was already present, which was covered in the previous session. Okay. I will just clone it. Git clone to clone the uh, uh, code from my GitHub. Now I will just git pull origin master. Why I'm doing this command git pull origin master? Because you are able to see that there are the two branches. This is my by default main branch is my main branch, and the master branch, in this master branch I have all the code. That's why I'm just pulling this. Okay, git pull origin master. Okay, what is it saying? Okay, git branch. Okay, I got it. CD, and I'm moving into the Amazon Q notepad. Don't worry, if you are unable to understand what I'm doing right now, I am just pulling this code from my GitHub to my local system or on my instance. Okay. But the problem with this repository that my developer has pushed by mistake on the master branch. He had created its own new branch instead of pushing the code on the default branch. That's why to pull, I am just using the git pull command to pull all the changes from my Git. Okay. So just I will git pull origin master. Okay, now see. Okay, just I have to git init first. Once it get initialized, I will clear the screen and I will put git pull origin master. Okay, something is okay. Fetched head, it is saying git branch. Okay, it is still main. Just a second, master. Just a second. Okay, see, my code is got pulled. So you can able to see this is my code. As I told you that whenever there is a package or the package JSON or the package log JSON, when you see this type of files, the code is of the node, or like it is the Node.js based application. Okay. Or you can able to ask with your developer that, hey developer, which kind of application today, like which kind of application is this, or from or how this application is created, or from on which language it is based. So he will tell that it is based on the Node.js, React.js, something kind of that. Okay. So I am able to understand because I know that the package log.json and package.json, these both files are used for the node purposes. Okay. So I will create one Docker file. VIM. Always keep remember while creating the Docker file, the D the D of the Docker file must be capital. Docker file. Okay, please check the spelling. I will enter. This is my VM editor. Now, what is my base image? What is my first step? Step 1. I need base image. I have explained you in the previous session also, but one more time I am explaining you how to create a Docker file so that the new member also will get familiar with the what is the Docker file is. Okay. Now, from node. Okay, and now I will just go on here and search for node base image. I will just search here. See here you can able to see official images of node. Okay. See, I will just select any one image from here. Which kind of image can we select? Just I'm checking. Okay, we will select this 24 Alpine. Okay, any image you can see. Image is just like a tag. This 24 Alpine is kind of tag. I'm just selecting the kind of tag from here. These are the versions, different version. Okay, told me that the entire code is set up on the Node.js. That's why I have and I'm able to understand there is a package.json. That's why my first step was I created a base image, or I want a base image, and the base image is the node. And I have used this tag as a 24 Alpine, where I get this tag. I get this tag on the official Docker Hub repository. Just I searched here. What I searched here? See, node base image. Simple. And here I'm able to get this official repository for the node base images. Okay. You can use 24/5 Slim also. Now, what is the difference between Alpine and Slim? I just told you it basically Alpine is more secure and Slim is less secure. That's only the difference between these images. Okay. Now, second stage is what? I want to create a working directory. Okay. Step 2, I need work or I need a folder. In Docker, we call it as a work directory. Work dir /app. So it is a /app kind of folder. We always use it as a /app only, guys. So you can use only /app itself. Okay. Getting my second step, are you able to understand? This concept was taught in the previous session, but as it was a 1 week long gap, so I'm again, so like in the previous one, I have explained you with the Python project, and in this project, I'm explaining you with the Node.js project. Okay. Now, great response. So step 2 was I need to create a folder. Now, step 3. What will be my step 3? What was my first step? I have created a base image. Then was my second step. I have created one folder. Now, third step, I will copy everything. In the third step, copy from instance to work dir. Now, what does it mean? See, now this code is present on my instance. I want this entire code in my Docker file. That's why the third step we are using. And in the third step, what I will use, copy everything, whatever is on the instance to my working directory. See, these I am giving here 2 dots. First dot is to copy entire code from my instance, and the second dot into this working directory. Okay, doing what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a Docker file, and these are the steps for creating a Docker file. First, I take a base image. Why I take a base image of Node? Because my entire code is written in the Node.js. Then second step was I need a folder. That's why I create a work directory /app. In the third step, I had copy everything from my instance. Well, instance means this. This is my instance. See, here is my entire code. If I do ls here, see, you are able to see this is my entire code. And this entire code, that readme, data, modules, package JSON, packet log JSON, server.js, I will just copy entire thing into this Docker file. Okay. This was my third step. Now, once you copy everything, you will, I'm just writing into the 6 stage files today. Okay. Fourth stage is run the dependency. Okay, run the dependency means we need to run this log and the package.json. So my coder has told me, see, install the Node.js dependency. This is command you need to run, npm.install. I will just copy this and I will just go here and put here run. And what I need to run is npm.install. So many of the developers Google also how to command to install node.js dependency. So it will show you the command. See, npm install. See, npm install is the command to install the dependencies. Okay, so this is the by this command I will able to install the dependencies basically. Now, in my code in the readme there is also written that this work on the local host 3000, like this work on the port number 3000. See, you are able to see here port number 3000. So I will, what is my step 5, expose the port. Guys, just I will create this Docker file and we'll then take your doubt. Don't worry. Okay, expose the port. Now for expose the port, expose 3000. I will go very slow. Don't worry if we take 3 or 5 sessions again for Docker. No matter. Okay, and in the step 6, run the application. See, this run was for the dependencies, to install the dependencies, like whatever these package.json or the package JSON having the dependencies used to run this command, run npm.install. And this for running the application, you can see here, my developer had told me start on the production server, npm.start is the command. Okay, so I will just go here and write cmd. Cmd means command and inside this square bracket, npm, comma, start. This is the syntax, guys, to run anything. Okay. So are you able to understand these 6 steps? Just a second. This is the step 6. Or we can copy on the requirement. In this step 3, I can also write like this also. In the step 3, I can able to like this, write this also. Copy this. Copy this and this into where /app, which means copy package JSON and packet log.json in /app, and copying dot dash dot. It's the same meaning because I am copying entire code. Miss Ruchi, I am just copying the entire code from here. So while copying the entire code, it means it is copying the package JSON and package log JSON also. Okay, so you can use the both the way. You can copy just dependency or you can copy the entire code. It's up to you. Okay, I hope you are able to get this. Okay, now next out. So guys, please write down this step how I created a Docker file for my particular application. Okay, I'm just revising you one more time. In the first step, I need a base image. That's why I use from. Always remember whenever I will start from this, it will be my stage. Okay, so I start from and I just call a base image of Node 24 Alpine. In the second step, I need a folder. That's why I created work directly /app. Then I copy everything from my instance to my folder, this /app folder. That's what 2 dots I have given. In the step 4, I have want to run the dependency. Now, what are these dependencies? Dependencies with this package JSON and package log JSON, whatever the dependencies are here. See, if I open, you can able to see these are some program code written here. Okay. Now it is understandable by developer. Okay. What is our work? Our work is to just create a Docker file, and using a Docker file, we have to create a Docker image and use and deploy the application inside a Docker container. In step 5, I have exposed the port at port number 3000, as my developer had told me that this is will be run on the, it was actually tested on the local host, but now I am deploying it on the production. So that's why on the 3000. By default, just write down by default, Python apps are run on the port number 5000 and Node.js app are run on the port number 3000. By default, they are running on this port only. Okay. In the step 6, run the application. And for the running the application, this is cmd npm start. And again, I have told you one more thing, that what is the difference between the run and cmd, as this is used to run the dependency and this is also used to run the application. So why you write here cmd and not the run? So guys, what happened from step 1 to step 4 is used to create an image. Now I will show you how we will create an image. And from the step 5 and the step 6 is used to run the application inside the container. That's why I use the CMD. CMD is the command prompt. Okay. Once you write down, I will give you 1 minute more. Please write down fast, and we will just create our Docker image. Okay. The Docker file is ready. Now we will check that I like the Docker I'm able to create Docker image. Yes.
And Mandeep joined as data scientist. Yes, you have to attend. This is this session. This is all from basic. All this is default for all domains. You have to join, Mandeep.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll newcomers. Okay, I will just copy. We are using the AWS here, and we are using the virtual machine. So if you are talking in the aspects of WSL, so I recommend you please use the AWS and create a AWS account. Okay. Because I'm like literally got confused with your question. So I'm just telling you that I have everything is set up on the AWS, and I have just created this instance on the AWS, and I have just joined this instance, and it is a very simple step. At the end of the session, I will again tell you that. Okay, don't worry. Now I'm just continuing the session.
Yes, sir, you can continue, Swayam.
Yes. Okay. Now, this is my Docker file. I will just save the Docker file, and I will just clear it. And you can able to see that there is my Docker file. And if I do cat is the command in the Linux, guys. Cat and the file name, you can see it will show my Docker file is in such case I had written. Okay. Now, what is my command to build the Docker image? The command is docker build -t my app. I will just use simple name my app and dot. Now, what does this mean? Hey Docker, please build a my app application using this Docker file. This dot represent that my Docker file present in this current repository or in the current directory. The current directory is Amazon Note Q app. There is a Docker file. You can able to see. See, here is a Docker file. Okay. And I will just put a enter. See, it has just pulling the image now for the my node image. It has pulled, it has copied everything. It is now npm run install and successfully it has built the image. See guys, I'm just taking you one step again from here closely. See, in the first step, where is my first step? Here is my first step. When I put the docker build -t apply, okay, so it take me the first step. In the first step, from node 24 Alpine, it pulling the image. From where it is pulling? It is pulling the image from my Docker Hub. Here is that Alpine version I have used. Okay. Now, in the second step, see, second step, work directory /app. It is creating the work directory. Okay. And if there are the any old container, that also it get removed from there. Now, in the step 3, it is copying everything from my instance to my working directory, means in this directory, new directory. In fourth step, it has run npm install. It has just installed all the dependencies, npm notice. Now, why it is in red color? Like there is a 0 vulnerabilities. It is basically for a security aspect. When we will see a Docker Scout in future, I will tell you this. Okay. Now, exposed to the port number 3000 and CMD, and the successfully image got built. Now I will do clear, and if I do Docker images, you can able to find there is the 2 images, one for my base image and another for my application image. And it is 174 MB. It is very less in the size. Okay, just in the chat, don't worry. Docker run -d hyphen name Amazon Q something. I will give it name. Then at port number 3000 and image name. This is my image name. I'm using my image is my latest. This is my image. This is my base image. But our real created image is my image. Okay. And in the tag, I will give latest. Okay. So what does this command means? Hey Docker, hey Docker, please build an application in detached mode. -d means detached mode. Detached mode. What is meant by detached? Running in the background. It will not show on my terminal. It will run in the background somewhere. Hyphen name. It will be my name of my container. -p is for the port exposing 3000. Okay. And my application. So keep always remember, this is the port 3000 for your AWS, and this 3000 port is for your application. Like in the Docker file, I have given the port 3000. So this is this 3000 port. So just in the notes you write, the right side 3000 port is for my application, and the left side 3000 port is for my AWS, because we have to access this application. And I will put enter. See, it gives me the container ID. If I do Docker PS, and you can able to see my app. See, the app name is Amazon Q. Docker engine entry point created 5 seconds ago, and status is up and ports at 3000. Okay. Now I will access this application. See now what this application. I am also like trying first time. You can see first time I created a Docker file in front of you. Ended inbound rules, and in the inbound rules, I will just now I will delete. Okay, I will delete this too, and I am not required with this also. I will just okay. For this step, how to access I will tell you one more time. Okay, this is my instance. Here is the security. See details, security you will able to see when you click here. In the security, you can able to see their security groups. Just click here and then go to the edit inbound rules. Like what do you mean by edit inbound rules? Just you need to access or giving like whatever the application running inside the container, you have to give access to the outside the world. That's why we need an inbound rules. Okay. And then by default, at which container application is running? At port number 3000. Okay. At port number 3000 application is running, and I will just put here anywhere IP and save the rules. Okay. And if I go here instance in the details, if I copy this IP address and colon 3000, now you will able to see this is my Notes app. Now this is a simple Notes app. It does not have any kind of backend or the front end. This is the container also. See, this is the Note app. Now, what is the main? Just a second, ma'am. Just a second. Okay. Yes, just a second. Now, what is the main glitch about this application. Why have I used this application? Are you aware about what is Amazon Q? Guys, Amazon Q is a kind of developing agent by the AWS. Actually, this application is created using the prompts. I just give him a prompt. I need the one Node.js application, and given me an entire code. In upcoming session, we will go on Amazon Q also. I will teach you how to create a games. We'll create one snake game, that Nokia phone having that snake game. Now we will create that game, and you will just put in your resume. It will just shine your resume. Okay, great. Yes, ma'am. Just like I'm able to see what I will just add a note. DevOps session, and I will write today I conducted DevOps session for 500 people, and I will save. See, my application is working. See, DevOps. See, give a high five, guys. Like I have created this application using the Amazon Q. You won't believe. No developer, no human being. It is created by AI itself. And I will teach you this, you too. And we will create one snake game or a Mario game in the upcoming sessions. Okay, you will really enjoy it. Okay, now I will move towards. Now I will just close this application. Clear. And if I do Docker PS, see, now this application is running. To stop the application, just put a command docker stop. Write down this command docker stop for stopping the live container. Okay, this is my live container. See, docker PS is for checking the live container. See, up, status is up. And I will just copy this container ID and paste here. Docker stop and container ID is to stop the live container. If I do here docker PS, you will able to find there is no live container. If I do here docker PS -a, the container got exited. Okay, and here also you can put a command docker system prune. This command only used when there are the dead containers are present over here. Okay, and I will just okay, able to understand. Now if you see, if I refresh this application, it will be down. The application, there is a downtime right now. See, this is buffering. It means my application container is my application not running inside the container. In simple ways. Okay, I will clear. And if you do here docker image, so for removing this image, what command I have told you? Docker rmi docker images -aq and enter. See, it has just removed every images from my system. If I do here clear, and if I do docker images again, there is nothing inside. For simple what we can say, Python based application, GitHub, like something kind of this, like application. See, it will provide you something Muhammad awesome Python application. See, here are various applications you are able to get on GitHub. See, just clone this type of application and run. See, there are various applications. You need to search that. Okay. Now I will refer you to take my application. Basically, what happened, guys? The two container. When we create a two container for the same application, both the container are isolated with each other. Now, what do you mean by the isolated with each other? Means one container cannot talk with the another container. Okay. So, for example, if I have one two-tier application, my front end is made up of the Python and my back end is made up of the MySQL. Now, my Python is working and my backend is also working. But I am trying to add, just like our Node app. I will just show you one Node app application. Just like a Node app, I am typing something Node, but it is not getting stored in my database, which means my MySQL application is running, but it is not communicating with my front-end application. So to resolve this problem, I am using a Docker network. What we will do, we will add this container inside the Docker network. Okay, see, I will show you, don't worry. See, just I will move in clear. Okay. Okay, before that, just write down, I will just detect you. Please write down this. There are a different type of Docker networks we will use. Okay, there are basically 5 to 6 type of Docker networks present. Okay, first is bridge network. Just write down, guys. Everyone, please write down. Okay, first is bridge, which is a default. default network. Bridge network is a default network. Second is user defined bridge, which will be defined by myself or okay. Third one is host bridge. Just write down. I'm repeating the one more time. There are 5 to 6 type of the bridges or the 5 to 6 type of networks present inside a Docker. First one is bridge, which is the default bridge or a default bridge you can write. Second one is a user defined bridge. Third one is a host bridge. Fourth one is a overlays bridge. Okay. And fifth one is a none bridge, NONE, none. Okay. I'm repeating one more time the name of the bridges. Default bridge, user defined bridge, overlays bridge, host bridge, and none bridge. Okay. And from these all bridges, we are using the user defined bridge only in the Docker. And all other bridges or all other networks are they are vanished or they are not in the use, like they were previously were used. Okay. Now I will just show you Docker network ls. This is the command to check the networks in your Docker, because we are going to understand the networks topic right now. And you can able to find there is a one none bridge, there is a host bridge, and there is a this is the bridge, which is by default. Here is a bridge network. Okay. Okay. So what is the command? Docker network ls. Docker network ls means list. So it will show you the all the networks inside your Docker. Okay. Now what? I have one project name as 2-tier Flask app. I will clone this project. Okay. I will just clone this project. I will just clear. Just a second. Okay. T2 medium. Great. I will just clone this project. Git clone. And first step, what I'm doing, I will make you understand using the project out. Okay. Git clone, and I just clone this project. Clear ls. See, this is our third project, guys. I have covered 3 projects till now. CD and 2-tier Flask app. Clear. Now, you will able to see, guys, that this is requirement.txt, which means this project is entirely based on, now this what is Docker compose.yaml and Jenkins file. Don't just ignore these files right now. We'll when we'll move slowly, like when we will move towards the sessions, we will continue the various session for the after the 3 to 4 session, you will able to understand each and every files what is doing there. Okay. Okay. So this is my application. See, there is a K8s also, which means we can deploy it over the production also. Okay. So you can able to see that there are this kind of files and Flask app, and it is a 2-tier application. See, 2-tier application. It having the MySQL also, and in the front end, it using the requirement.txt. Now, I will just show you here the Docker file. VIM. Will not create a Docker file. Actually, it is already created. So I will just show you. You just check you are able to understand the Docker file or not. See, now you are like got, oh, what is happening? Why हमने तो कुछ अलग सीखा था या something is there different. See, official image of Python, base image, Python. This was my first step. Always I'm doing right. Just give me a thumbs. You are able to understand. Great. So this was my first step, because my entire my front end is on the Python. Then I have created a work directory. Now install a requirement package for system. So what is it doing? Run apt get update. It is used to update the system. Apt get upgrade. It is used to upgrading the system. Now my developer told me that, hey bro, you will require some MySQL client known as the Leap MySQL client. So I have gone on the web and searched for how to install the Leap SQL client. So or on the ChatGPT, I have go and search for how I will install a Leap SQL client to run my application. So ChatGPT have given me this. I will just copy and paste here. Then this both command, basically this both command for installing the Leap SQL client. Okay. As my developer told me that you will require one SQL client to run this application. Then what was my fourth step here? Copy requirement.txt. See, in the earlier class we had done. Now as this application is for the Python, that's why we have the requirement.txt. Requirement.txt. What does this mean? What does the dot mean? Dot means adding this requirement.txt into the slash app. Okay. Then in the installing the dependency, see, now as I told you, I have just call this dependency or this client and pip install MySQL client. See now, MySQL client. I have installed this client. Then pip install no cache -dir, which means like if we apply the Docker file various times, so there will be the cache will be created. So it will just delete the previous cache and install the new cache, install the new dependency. That's why it is using. We will like if you are not required this, you can remove also this. But now the Docker file has given us, so I will keep it as it is. Okay, so requirement.txt. Then in the fifth stage, copy rest of the application code. Now the requirement.txt, you can able to see there are various dependency. So our priority, so okay, these are the very small dependencies. Okay, but in the Docker file, we give priority to the priority for our dependency. That's why first it is initially just installing the dependencies, because application required the dependency. Many of you are here developer and you know what the dependency means in the application. Okay, so just requirement.txt, I will copy, install it and run. And this python.app.py. Now what is my app.py? App.py is nothing but my main file to run the application. See, and it having some MySQL host, MySQL user. Now what is this? These are used to connect with my MySQL. See, to connect, I need to connect MySQL also. Na? Okay, create a Docker image now. Just I will save. Okay, okay. WQ, and I will just clear everything. And I will do ls. Now I will just create a Docker image. If you see right now, I don't have any kind of image here. Okay. Now I will do Docker build -t. -t, what I will give a name. My app only. We'll give this app name as a default for our image name, my app, and dot. Okay. This is a simple command. For our node-based project also, I told you this command only, docker build -t. -t is nothing but the tag, guys. And here you can keep any name. I will keep my name. Okay. Or I will keep a front end name. Front. As a front, I am just keeping it a name. And dot is nothing but it requires a Docker file to create everything. And just I will put enter. See, it will pull the image. See, 9.3 slim, it is pulling the image. Where from it is pulling? From the Docker hub. Now it is installing this MySQL client, everything. See, it is installing the MySQL client and all. See, it is just a process for installing the MySQL client. Nothing rocket science. Okay. It will take a time. Processing. Yeah, see. Pip install MySQL. Now, once it is installed, it will run these dependencies of MySQL. See, everything it is creating Flask. Now it is installing the dependencies, everything. Now it is showing some warning and successfully created the image. And if I do clear and Docker images, this is my main application. App.py was the main code, and you can able to see that it is giving MySQL host, MySQL user, MySQL password, and MySQL DB, which means it is a two-tier application, and it requires the MySQL also. Now I will just create a MySQL container. For MySQL container, I will not write any kind of Docker file, because we know that MySQL image is already present on the Docker hub. So what I will do, I will just Docker run -d -name MySQL -name MySQL at port number 3. Okay, -name MySQL. I will provide some environment, that is, these are the by default environment read by Docker. MySQL root password is equals to, I will just keep the password as root, just keep remember. Then again, see, I am just providing two environment. That's why for the single environment, I have write -e, and for the another environment also, I am writing the -e. So my SQL, because I am just providing the two environment. The number of environments are there, the number of hyphen you have to provide, because it is a tag. And this tag is used for only a single environment only. That's why MySQL root password is my one environment, and for another environment, that is MySQL database is equals to, okay, I will just keep it name MyDB. Okay, I'm zooming out the screen, right? Okay, MyDB. See, this is my second environment. By default, my SQL run on the port number 3306, column 3306. Okay, and what is my image? MySQL latest. Okay, and just I will put enter, and it will just pulling the new image from of the MySQL, same process. Okay. Just wait. Just have a patience for more 5 to 10 minutes. You will able to understand the Docker network topic easily. You will be like, sir, you are teaching this. You are teaching us already, and you are said you will teach about the Docker network, or you are teaching the previous topic only. Guys, it is much required. Okay, just a wait. Just a wait. Have a patience. Okay. If I do it clear, and if I do here Docker PS, you will able to find that my MySQL container is working fine. I have to, now this is one container. Okay, this is one container now. See, MySQL is a one container. Okay, now if I do Docker images, okay, and I have to run this front image. Okay, so for running this front image and connecting with the Docker file, your dot, this is the main file for the Python. It's saying you require the environments like MySQL host, MySQL user, MySQL root password, and MySQL DB. This kind 4 environments you require to connect with your Docker, connect with your MySQL. Okay, so what I will do, Docker run. Okay, before that, okay, sure, we'll check again. No worries. Docker run -d hyphen name. I will give it name as the front one. Okay, and I will give specify the environment. What is my first environment? My first environment is MySQL host. Just I will copy it from here. Uh, just a second. Okay. Okay. I will paste it here and equals to, now host means the name of the MySQL. This is my MySQL name. I will just put and copy paste here. See, host means MySQL name of the MySQL content. This is my host. Then my second what I require a MySQL user. I will use the user as a root user. Okay, just I'm providing the environments, guys, to run this application. Root. Then what is my third environment? Third environment is my MySQL password. These are the environment provided by the developer, and I'm using that developer. Now, and what is my MySQL password? The MySQL password must be equal to this password used for the MySQL one. So MySQL password is root. Okay. And what is my next environment? This is my MySQL DB. These are the environments, guys. Okay, MySQL DB. And what is my DB name? MyDB. Okay. Then at which port number it is running? By default, it is running at 5000 port. I will show you where I find that. And then what is my image? My image is front latest. See, this front and latest. Okay. See what I had done, guys. Docker run in detached mode hyphen name front one. This is the name of my container. And I have provided the 4 environments. Hyphen e MySQL host, which is the MySQL. Now this MySQL must match the name of your container name. Hyphen e MySQL user. I just provided a root user. No worry, you can give any name. Hyphen e MySQL password. This password must be matched with your MySQL password at my root. And MySQL DB was MyDB. It was running at port number 5000. If you able to see here, see port number 5000. See, in the code itself, it is everything is given. And if you are unable to understand the code, just ask the developer who had developed the code. Okay, so 5000. And I use the image as the latest one. Now I will just, what I will do first, I will just copy this entire, and in the notepad I will just paste it. Just a second. Why I'm pasting it, I will tell you. Okay, just I'm pasting it here. Okay, now I am running this. Okay, it created a Docker container. Now see, guys, I'm clearing the screen, and where Docker PS to check the live container. See, oh sorry, Docker PS, but it is showing only MySQL container. Where is my Flask container, front container? If I do Docker PS -a, oh, my container is got exited. Why it is got exited? See, the name of the container is, sorry. See, the name of the container is front only. I will just clear the screen and I will do Docker PS -a. Oh, why my container is got exited? Let's check the logs. If your by chance your container got exited, to check the logs, there is a command like Docker logs and the container ID. Docker log container ID. Write down this command. Okay. I will repeat it one more time. Don't worry. And if I do enter, what it is saying? Unknown server host MySQL. Initially, what I will do, Docker PS. I will just stop everything. Docker stop this MySQL container. Okay. Before that, I will copy that. Just a second, guys. Okay. I will just copy this and I will paste over here in my, okay, here. So it will be helpful for us. Okay. We won't make time pass any. Okay, clear. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I'm just stopping the container right now, Docker PS. See, there is no live container and Docker PS -a. You can able to see there's two container exited, Docker system prune to delete entire container. Okay. And I will do put yes. Yes, my containers are got deleted. Now what I will do, I will create a network. To create a network, there is a command Docker. First, I will show you where are the network. Docker network network ls. You can able to find there are the three network. Now we will define the user defined network. As I told you, there are the 5 to 6 type of networks are there, and from that we are using the user defined network. Docker network create CRET my net. I am giving just this name ls. See, it has created a network, and if I do now Docker ls, so you can able to find there is a my network bridge by default. Default network driver means bridge. It is just a showing that by default it is a bridge kind of network. As I showed you, there are many kind of network: the bridge network, host network, null network. So this is a user defined network with a by default it is the bridge only. Okay. I have created a my network. Okay. Now I have to specify this my network into my both the application. So I will rerun this application. I will just copy this, paste over here, and I will just give here hyphen hyphen network. And what is the name of my network? My name of the network is mynet. Okay, which means now my this application will be in a particular network. See, so to give a network, what command I have used? Hyphen hyphen network mynet. See, Docker run hyphen d name MySQL hyphen e root password something. These two environments I have given. Then I use the network and port number and MySQL latest. Now what I will do? I will just put here enter. And if I do here Docker PS, you can able to see application is ready. MySQL is running up 2 seconds ago. Now for my this application. Same for this application also I will write the same. You can write anywhere. Don't worry. I'm just writing before the ports. I'm just habitual to that. That's why. It's just I found a little systematic way. Okay. See, I'm just giving network mynet to here also, which means I'm adding this front app into my network now. Okay. Now, guys, if I do enter, we'll see what will happen. Okay. I done enter, and if I do Docker PS, guys, earlier we were unable to see the front tab here. Now you can able to see the front tab. Now I will show you one more thing. Clear. Docker network ls. If I check, see, and if I do here Docker inspect, oh, inspect mynet, the name of my network, you will able to file in the container. There are two containers. See, I'm giving you the live demonstration, guys, how the networks is working in the Docker container. This is the my container for MySQL, and this is the container of my front end. See, and these are present in this session. My these two containers are inside the network. Now, guys, now, sir, show us the access. Okay, I will repeat for you guys. I will repeat one more time. Don't worry. Clear. And if I do Docker PS here, you can able to see my application is working at port number 5000. What I will do, I will go on my AWS account here on security, in the security groups, edit inbound rules. Oh, it is already there 5000. No worry. I will just go back in earlier way, in the early I just configure it. It is already there. And I will just try to access it now at port number 5000. And if I do a enter, boom, guys, you are able to see Flask plus MySQL 2-tier Junoon app. And if I do here, hi guys, I am Swayam, and I will just send. How are you? Are you able to understand, put enter. Now these three nodes I have put in my application. Okay. Okay. Now you are telling go inside the MySQL, that is Docker exec exec hyphen it. Hyphen it is nothing but the interactive mode. Exec means hey Docker jao andar jao. Exec. Okay. id id this is id for my MySQL. No? Yeah. D yes. Hyphen bean slash bash. So this is the command to go inside the container. I'm going inside the container. Write down this command. I will wait for 2 minutes. Okay. And I will explain what I have done one more time from the beginning. Okay. Don't worry. Then we will move towards the Docker volume if we get a time to learn about by this command docker exec hyphen it the id for container id and slash slash bean slash bash. And if I put enter, okay, something OCD running time. Okay. If I do just bean slash bash, yes, sorry guys, don't use this hyphen, just use a bean slash bash. See, I am also human, I am not a AI, just my machine require daily revision also, guys, so sometime it happens. Okay, so docker exec hyphen it, the id name bean slash bash. So I enter in the container, see bash container. Now what is the command to access MySQL? MySQL hyphen u root hyphen p. Enter. What is my password? Root. Enter. See, I'm inside the SQL. Show databases. Enter. Oh, which was my database? My database was MyDB. I will just use this MyDB. Use MyDB. These are the basic commands for MySQL, guys. Sorry if I do something wrong. Show tables. Oh, there is a message. I guess this was a command select. See, I'm not from the background of coding, so if I done something wrong, please select star from message. I guess this is the command. In my engineering life, I had read this command, or I had just ratta this command. See, oh, boom, guys, you are able to see whatever the message I was writing here. I am able to see here. Hi, guys, I am Swam. How are you? Are you able to understand? No, someone has written, wow, wow, wow. You are so chalak, bro. Yeah, don't get me. Now you are able to see this is my message. And if I like someone have type again message, I will check. See, yes, we understand. We can understand. Yeah, you are type the message. Okay. Now what I will do, I will just exit, clear. Okay. If I see Docker PS, I will just stop Docker, stop this container. I can stop two containers at the same time. See, I'm just explaining the Docker volume concept. And in the next section, we will go deep inside Docker. Just I will stop the container and Docker system prune to remove all the dead containers. Okay. Okay. Now my container is been stopped. And now I'm restarting the containers. I'm again just restarting the container. Just a second, I will show you. What was my command? First command was my Docker for MySQL. And okay. Docker PS. Okay. Now what happened as Docker network ls, you can able to see that my network has been vanished. As I stop the container, as I remove the container, my network is also get vanished. So what I will do, just I will create one more network, Docker network create mynet. Okay, this is simple commands create. Okay, network is created again, and if you can check here, Docker network is created. Okay, now what I will do, just run this command one more time. Okay, able to reuse that name. Okay, just a second. Docker PS or Docker. Yes, just a second. Docker PS hyphen -m. What I will do, just Docker system. I will just remove this. Yes, I have to remove this, and I will clear. Okay, and if I run this command again, or before first I will check the Docker network. Yeah, there is okay. That network is also vanished. Just I will create one more time. Why this is happening? Because I just stopped my network. I just deleted my container, so that one network is also getting deleted. If like it just like two people went from their house for many days, so that house will be like corrupt only, like jale wale lag jayenge usme, so kind of thing you can understand. Okay, and now I will just rerun this command again. Which command? This one. And see, for creating the MySQL container, what I'm going to show you. Okay, now if I do docker ps, uh, docker ps, it happens guys when I type so fast. See, MySQL container is created. Now I want to create that Flask container. Okay, I guess here is the Flask container. Flask container. Okay, so I will just enter this, and Flask container also get created. Docker ps, if I do here, and you can able to see my application get inside the docker ps and docker exec hyphen it. This container is new my, and uh, bin/bash for working bash command, and then mysql hyphen u root hyphen p, and here I will add the password root, and if I will use MyDB as my database, and I will show tables. Don't type any message in that link guys now. Okay, see, select star from message. Okay, I will repeat this volume concept in upcoming session. See,